So last season was a decent season. We actually had a pretty, I guess, guard-heavy team. We actually had a point guard, which was nice, which we're kind of missing this year. So we lost two pretty key players, David Pigal and Gideon Kabongo. In terms of our record, quite frankly, I can't remember it exactly, but we lost out in the semis to Merivale, who ended up, I think, winning it all. We were basically with them for the first 3 quarters, and they got into foul trouble, and then it ended up being probably like a 15-20 point game. We kind of have a different issue this year, as we have tons of posts, and we don't actually have a legit point guard. So last year, our team was primarily composed of grade 12s, and we have no returning starters this year, and we have 3 grade 12s and 9 grade 11s. So it's definitely, I would say, a building year. We definitely miss the presence of David Pigal. He was a very coachable player and a very, very strong, typical point guard who pushed the ball, and really was a very calm point guard who controlled the floor. And we're missing that presence, that kind of leadership, that presence this year. Okay, so we're very post heavy, which I like. We have Jordan Corcoran, grade 11. His brother played on the team a few years ago. Anyways, he's like my favorite type of player. I was a post, so I love actually having like a legit back to the basket post who loves the drop step, and he's also like a very calm player, which is great to see. He can shoot. Yesterday against a lot of teams, he ends up often covering kind of like a 3-man sometimes. He's quick for a post. It's still very refined moves, and I mean, he is going to be our go-to guy this season. And we're going to basically look for him for big numbers. I'd say we also have Davian. Davian has been plagued with a little bit of injuries. So last year, I don't know that we ever saw Davian's true potential, and he definitely has the ability. He's athletic. He has the ability to be a very solid player. We just haven't seen maybe a full commitment yet from him. So if that comes through, that could be really good things for us as well. One thing we're looking for, and it might take a lot of the season to find out, is who's going to be kind of carrying up the ball and being that kind of guard presence leader on the floor. Schneider Lejeune, grade 11, he plays with Phoenix, so is a very, is probably the biggest leader, biggest vocal leader who's emerged this year. He's great attitude, works hard, and really kind of helps dictate the pace of the game. So we'll probably most likely kind of fall into the role of our point guard. But like I say, I don't know that we have a true point guard on our team this year, which can be a good thing, can be a bad thing, depending on how the season goes. So, I mean, our first game was yesterday. We lost a tough one to St. Matt's, and we had a really ugly second quarter. The good news is they came back and they don't give up. And like I said, I always like to go in the opposite tier and kind of push ourselves, and I think we could potentially be a contender, but we have a lot of work to do.
Well, I really want to help my teammates improve and help everybody to gel together and really work together this season, because I think that's it's going to help us go far this year. I'm looking forward to having fun, really. A lot of good guys on the team this year, and I think we can have a good year if we all play together.
To be a leader for this team, I'm going to lead by example. Tell my teammates go to class if I see them in the hallway when they shouldn't be. Come to practice on time, be the first one here, last one out. Do things, talk on the court, talk on defense, be the best player I can be. This year, I'm looking to lead a good team to the championship, try to win the championship, or at least have a good season, so next year that we can come out and play strong and win it next year.